And we're going to come to our mat. And we're just going to lay down on our back on our mat, find a comfortable position. And just start with our breathing. So taking that deep breath in through the nose. And relaxing that breath out through the mouth. So again, when you're ready, deep breath in. And deep breath out. I want you to just relax your body. Start to become aware of how your body's feeling on the mat. If there's any tension or soreness, just really relax and let that go. We're going to continue that breath as we start to activate those core muscles. So it doesn't matter whether you're breathing in, breathing out, as long as you're breathing. We're going to just start to contract our pelvic floor. So as if we need to go to the bathroom, contract our pelvic floor, trying to lift it up as high as we can. Hold it if we can, and then let it relax. So engage pelvic floor, lift up as high as you can, hold if you can, and then let it go. And then if you can, as you draw your pelvic floor up, you want to gently draw your transverse. So between the two hip bones, you want to gently draw your transverse in, just softly, as you lift the pelvic floor up, and then we relax. So engage, lift, engage, transverse, and then relax. And then if you can, we're going to engage at the back as well. So at the back of the hips between the two sit bones, it's as if we need to break wind. We want to hold that in. So lifting pelvic floor, engaging transverse, gently squeezing at the back, holding if we can, and then relax. So trying to imagine that we're drawing both hips together and then both, everything up and away from our pelvis. So let that relax now. You only need those muscles like during the exercise. So if you feel like you need to switch them on harder, you can if you're feeling quite unstable through an exercise. But let's set our posture from our head to our feet. So starting with our head and our neck, we're just going to look back behind us. And then as we exhale, we're going to draw our chin to our chest, press the back of the head into the mat. And then we're going to repeat. So inhale to look back behind you. Get up, you're fine. You're okay, stop. So then find halfway between those 2 points. So you want a nice long back of the neck. You want a little bit of a double chin. And our shoulders relax down away from our ears. So then we take hands up in front of shoulders. As we inhale, we're reaching hands up towards the ceiling or sky if you're outside. And then exhale to squeeze shoulder blades together. So inhale to reach. Exhale to squeeze shoulder blades together. So one more time, reach. Squeeze. We're going to reach up and we're going to slowly start to lower the shoulders down to the mat until we feel the shoulder blades flatten. Once we feel them flatten, we take our hands back down by our side. So we're nice and straight across our chest, and our pelvis is the next thing that we do. So you're going to take your belly and try and pull your belly button into your spine. Try and make your waist smaller. So you're trying to draw in all the way from your pubic bone, all the way to your rib cage. And as we exhale, we're going to tilt our pubic bone to our belly button, trying to flatten the lower back on the mat. And then inhale to release, relax the belly. Exhale to draw pubic bone down into the floor. And we want to arch the lower back, so creating that space between our mat and our lower back. Then we come back as we inhale back to the center. Engage your belly again, so pulling all the way in as we exhale to tilt pubic bone to belly button. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, tilting pubic bone into the floor. And then we're going to come back to the middle. So from here, we're going to draw our belly in, but we're going to start to go into our hip roll. So we're going to draw our belly in. Inhale to tilt pubic bone to belly button. Start to round your lower back as you lift each vertebrae off the mat one by one, coming all the way up to the top. When you get to the top, hold for a breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to slowly roll the spine, rounding the spine down, releasing each vertebrae one at a time. Pelvis is always the last thing to release. Then we go again. Inhale, pubic bone to belly button. Exhale, start to press into the feet, around the spine, lifting vertebrae by vertebrae. Make sure that you feel your big toe, little toe, and center of your heel pushing into the floor. When you get to the top, hold for a breath in, and then relax back down. We're going to do that one more time. So inhale to round, and take it at your own pace as well. So you can go faster or you can go a little bit slower, depending on how your movement is through your back. When you get to the top, really hold for that breath in. Try and extend the hips up a little bit more. Squeeze the glutes. And then exhale, release. Release back down. So just going to take both knees into our chest. We're going to hug the knees in and we're going to just roll around in a little ball. Just loosen up the lower back. From here, you're going to take the legs into tabletop. Take the arms out to the side. And you're going to still roll around in the ball. But you're going to use your abdominals to move your knees. And then if that's really easy, you can take your legs straight up in the air and you can circle the legs straight up in the air. Two more. So you're going to hold here. You're going to take one hand, the hands behind one knee. Now, option one, you can bring that other leg down to the floor or you can keep it straight. You're going to take a deep breath in and then as you exhale, you're going to change over. Just be careful, Lachlan. Hold for a breath in. Exhale to change over. If you need to, you can flex the foot to increase the hamstring stretch. Or you can keep the foot relaxed. If you want to go a little further from here, you can reach for your ankle, still holding the flex of the foot if you can. Careful, Bobby. Concentrate. No, you're not up. You're not up. Focus. The hamstring should be releasing. And then we're going to come back into tabletop. So from here, we're just going to take our hands and relax them behind our head. Just softly. We want to keep the chin tucked a little bit. And as we exhale, we're just going to lift up and inhale to lower back down. So exhale to lift the chest to the knees. Inhale to relax. Now you can stay here or you can add on. As we relax, you can take the heel to the floor. And then as you bring the knee back up, you can lift the chest. So relaxing down. And then lift the chest. Trying to focus on sliding ribs down towards hips. So we want to sort of draw the belly in and slide our ribs down towards our hips rather than compressing. The hands are just there for support, so don't pull up with your hands. You want them to just have the head resting, cradling in your hands there. Relaxing here, you're just going to take one knee into your chest. Just give the hip a little bit of a stretch. It's just a little bit of a break before we come back into that. Deep breath in, and then as we exhale, changing sides. Deep breath in and then exhale to change sides. So one more to each side, really stretching out the hip, lengthening the other leg away. Remember, you've got the option to put the foot down if you need to as well. We're going to come back to tabletop. We're going to recradle the hands behind our head. And this time, if you can, we're going to rotate. So we're going to lift the chest and we're going to rotate armpit to knee. And then we're going to come back down. So lift and rotate armpit to knee and come down. So that's level 1. Level 2, as you drop the heel, you're going to lift opposite armpit to knee and then come back down. So exhale, drop the heel, opposite armpit to knee and relax. So just focus on that lower back as well. We're keeping that nice and flat. So we don't want any arching through our spine at all. You don't need me. Go down yourself. You've done it twice. No, you're fine. One more to each side. And then just relax. Take the hands up overhead. Stretch it out. And we're going to roll over and we're going to roll onto our belly. So I'm going to face this way so I can see you. So we're going to start just with the knees off the floor. So I want you to try and lift the knees off the floor, but the feet stay down. So you're engaging your quads and your glutes. Hands under your chin. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're just going to lift the back up. Try not to put too much pressure into your hands. So relax the shoulders down. And then inhale to relax. So exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. You can go down that slide yourselves. Good job. Well done. So 2 more here. Last one. So we're going to relax the head and you're going to take your right leg. You're going to inhale to bring it heel to bottom, flex the foot. And as you exhale, you're lifting knee off the floor just a little bit, just enough to engage your bottom. And then you're stretching that leg back out to straight back down to the floor. So inhale, foot heel to bottom. Exhale, lift the knee off the floor and extend the leg back to straight. So inhale, flex foot. Exhale, lift and extend away. Okay. You want to be feeling it in your glutes. If you're getting any pressure across your lower back, you might just be lifting too high. So if you lift too high, your lower back starts to work. So I only want the knee to lift maybe 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters. It's not very far. It's just enough to feel that squeeze in your bottom. And then you extend it back. So yeah, don't want to lift too high. Just want to keep it nice and easy for the glutes. No lower back work. One more to each side when you're ready. Make sure it's nice and even. So if you have to do 2 to one side and 1 to the other, make sure you've done an even amount for sides. We're going to relax. So legs are relaxed now. We're going to take the arms up above our head. So straight out in front of us. Relax the shoulders. They're in a sort of wide position. So not parallel. They're a little bit wider, so they're in a Y. So as we exhale from here, we're going to lift the arms up off the floor, squeeze our shoulder blades together, and then to relax. Then we're going to take the arms out into a T, out to the side. We're going to exhale to lift the arms up off the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then inhale to relax. And then hands come down into a upside down V, and then we lift, squeeze shoulders together, and relax. We're going to continue to work through that. So back to our line, relax the shoulders, exhale to lift, squeeze shoulders together, inhale to lower, out to the side into our T, exhale to lift, inhale to lower, and then upside down V, lift, squeeze shoulder blades together, and lower down. Continue to go through that. So what we're working is our upper back. So I don't know about everyone in the group today, but if you've been sitting a lot or if we haven't been moving, like our back can get really weak. So we want to make sure that we're doing these postural exercises to keep us from getting hunched over. So these are great exercises to do, and you can do them every day if you wanted to, or every second day, just to get the back moving, get the chest to open up as well. So if you can, one more time through. So you should be feeling those back muscles all the way from your shoulders down to your middle back. What have you got? Am I going to be clean, or is it going to be dirty? And then upside down V. And relaxing down. So hands come back under your chin. We're going to relax that upper body again. And then we're going to come heels together. So heels together, knees apart. And this one's called the frog. So as we exhale, we're again lifting the knees up off the floor and we're squeezing the heels together. So the knees just lift. You can see how far my knees are lifting. It's only like, it's maybe a centimeter. So exhale to lift. You're going to rub my back. And massage. Oh, thanks. Great work. All the massage colors are closed. I've got my own list. They're really squeezing heels together. Really, you should be really feeling hamstrings and glutes on this one. Don't. You mean 2 more if you can. Oh, you're funny. 2 more. All right, I'm going to get up. Can you be careful? Ready? So then come back. Just push back onto your knees. Yeah, hop off. Thank you. So push back onto your knees. Oh, fly. Too fly. Arms out in front. Just take a quick stretch. There, please. And then come to hands and knees. So knees hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart, and we want that nice flat back. So if we just do a cat, so we round our spine as we inhale, and then as we exhale, we reverse and go into cat. We want to find halfway. So nice flat back, pelvis is slightly tilted. I'm just going to take my jumper off. All of a sudden. And then we're going to go into our Superman. So as we exhale, we're reaching opposite arm, opposite leg as long as we can. You're going to hold for 2 breaths. So you're going to be here. You're going to breathe in, breathe out. Try and lengthen the body. Breathe in, and then release. So we go the other side now. So we're reaching long. As we exhale, holding breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, release on the inhale. So we're going to continue that. So change sides, holding for that breath. I want you to think about the length of your body. So imagining that I've got your ankle and your wrist and I'm pulling away. So you're really lengthening. While we're doing this as well, we're drawing the belly up. So you're really engaging through your belly. Everything's working. Those stabilizers are working. And then we change sides. So they don't like you yelling. That's why they're yelling at you. They don't like you squealing. So relax the shoulder, holding, lifting. Once you've done this last one, you can take a break. You can take a rest, coming back into child's pose if you need to. So reaching arms nice and long, just taking that stretch. And then we're going to come back. So we're going to start with the left hand and the right leg. We're going to reach it long. You're going to hold your balance. So you're going to inhale and you're going to bring elbow to knee around your spine. And then you're going to exhale to reach it nice and long. So it's all about keeping that balance. So inhale in, exhale, release, and really focus on the belly. So as we come in, we're lifting our belly up. We're rounding our spine. We're tilting our pelvis. And then we're extending long, holding, and then coming in. We're about halfway through this set. you need to come down to the elbow and do it from the elbow as well, you can do that. That's fine. But if you can stay up on the hand, that's great too. We should have 2 more to go. So inhale to come in. Exhale to extend. Inhale to come in. Exhale to extend. Just relax. Quick break. Come back to child's pose. Reach long. Couple of deep breaths before we change sides. And then we come back. So reset yourself. Make sure you've got that neutral spine. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Then we take right arm, left leg, extend long. Inhale to come in. Round that spine. Exhale to extend, keeping that balance. So really thinking about lifting the tummy up, curling the pelvis under as we go. Making sure we've got that breath. Should be really starting to feel those muscles working nice and hard. So thinking about the length of your arm and leg as well. So remembering that I've got your ankle and I've got your hand and I'm pulling away from your body. So you're really extending as far as you can. You want to think about that length. We should have 3 more here. So coming in, exhaling to extend, really lifting that tummy up, keeping the spine nice and long. Last one here. And just relax. Coming down. Couple of deep breaths. What are you doing? Bye. Here. So this time we're going to come forward. We're going to come onto our elbows. We're going to take our knees back. Now you can start with your belly on the floor if you need to. And level 1 is here. So level 1, we're going to lift our belly up towards our spine. And as we exhale, we're just coming up onto our knees, spine nice and long, holding that plank. So this is level 1. So we just exhale here, lifting, inhale to lower. So if that's comfortable for you, stay there. You don't have to do anything else. You can just stay and hold in that position. That's fine. If you want to go level 2, you're actually going to lift and you're going to hold on your knees. And from here, you're going to extend one knee. So toe stays down, but we're lifting the knee off the ground. Inhale to relax. Exhale, other knee. Inhale to relax. Exhale, other knee. Inhale to relax. So that's level 2. Now, if you fatigue before the set's up, that's okay. Take a break. If you need to take a quick break now, take it, because I'm going to take you to level 3. So if you need a quick break, you can break while we do level 3. So level 3 is here. Both knees up. Inhale, both knees down. So exhale, both knees up. Inhale, both knees down. Going to be here for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and just relax. Come back. Hold for that stretch. And we're going to come to a seated position. So remember, if you need to put a cushion under your bottom, you can. So if you want to put that cushion under your bum, just to elevate you a little bit more, you can. We're going to come wide leg. So seated, nice and wide. We're going to lift up through the chest so our spine's nice and long. We're going to take the arms out. You're going to inhale to turn one way, and then take your hand behind, and just exhale to reach the hands to the toe. So inhale, come back to the middle, and I want you to lengthen the spine. So really lift up, create the space between each vertebrae. We don't want to rotate if we're bent. So if we're forward and we're hunched and we rotate, we're grinding vertebrae on vertebrae. So we need to create the space between the vertebrae to rotate so that our vertebrae have room to move. So if you need to, you can, sit on your couch and do this if you need to, or you can sit cross-legged and just go from side to side. It's up to you. We're going to do a couple more to each side just to really stretch If you're feeling really tight and you want to hold on one side for a couple of breaths, that's okay as well. It's up to you what you want to do. Let's go one more to each side. Last one here. And then we're just going to take our feet together, or hip width apart if you need to. We're going to grab around our toes. So round your toes, and from here, you're just going to point your toes around your spine, and you're trying to pull back. I'm going to show you from side view. So, hands on. So your spine's rounded, and when you point your toes, you're going to get a really nice stretch. This feels so good through your back. And then you can inhale to relax the toes back towards you, and then you can exhale to press again. And then inhale. And if you want more of a stretch, if you're quite flexible, you can straighten the knees. Same thing, round the spine, straighten the knees, and stretch. You're going to get a bit more of hamstring stretch through there, and that's okay if that's what you need. You do that. But if you're really feeling like you need that back stretch, then just stay here. We're going to do one more anyway, and then we're just going to give the neck a quick stretch. And we're going to relax. So, come onto knees or come seated. Whatever feels good for you, do that. But drop the shoulder down, tuck the chin, tilt the head to the side, and just relax. So if you are wanting some more exercises to do on our AIS or on the AIS Fitness, Aquatic Center and Fitness page, there's actually workout videos going up. So yoga actually went up on Sunday. So if you head to the AIS Aquatic and Fitness Center Facebook page, there's a yoga on there with Ed, and it's really good. So you can do that. But there's a couple of others on there as well at the moment. So relax the shoulder down, tuck the chin, tilt the head to the side. Or for those regular participants, head to Angie's YouTube channel, and she has loads of Tai Chi workout and other workouts on there as well. But Angie has some Tai Chi stuff as well, so that's all good. If you need some more exercise, then jump to those places and just keep moving. Let's turn the head to the side, take the hand behind, drop the chin, go down. My son is awfully quiet. And they're watching a music channel. Same side. And we're going to do the last one. So hands behind, tuck the chin, drop down, feel this one all the way down your spine. Right, I'm going to stop the recording. Where are we?